In this episode, I seek to salvage our Alaska cruise, and that is needed because if you remember from our last video, we experienced some rough weather while visiting Hubbard Glacier.
Okay, we're on deck 15 at the very front of the ship. Amazing views up here, but this is not for the faint of heart. Jason loves this. I do not.
You see, I convinced my warm weather loving wife to come on this adventure, and she's a good sport, but I know that if she doesn't enjoy herself, she may never want to return. So, to turn things around, in this episode, I buy some tickets to go whale watching in Juneau.
I'm so excited.
That seems great, but I end up finding myself left out in the weather. I decided to sit on the back of this boat, and it is raining so hard. Next, I take Kelly on our go-to excursion in Skagway.
It is absolutely gorgeous here. I love it. So excited. We're getting ready to get on the train, see some wonderful, amazing views. Can't wait.
And just as I think we've turned the corner and she's having a great time, we encounter the worst day yet.
I'm starting to rethink this. Alright, I'm gonna have to get more layers on somehow around my face because the wind is like blowing the rain and I'm already cold after 2 minutes of being here.
Can this cruise be saved? Come along and let's see what happens. The next day is day number 6. Kelly's enjoyment meter is a little on the low side. We arrive in port and I take those initial steps to turn things around. Today we are in Juneau, Alaska, and we have scheduled a great tour. We are going whale watching. They are guaranteeing us that we will see some whales and we're going to take you with us, so let's go. We check in for the excursion.
So I want you at this black lamppost right here at 10:25, which is 5 minutes.
Right.
Perfect, thank you.
They have us hang out for a bit. Kelly passes time by capturing some footage. I always joke with her and ask what she's videoing.
Like right now. I'm getting some video of the fog. You know, it's probably not common in Juneau, fog and mountains.
But soon we are boarding a bus, and after a short ride, we arrive at the marina.
I'm so excited.
Once we board our boat, we take off, and I think I have made a great move by deciding to ride outside of the covered cabin. So, they were pretty full on the inside. I decided to ride on the outside, so I've got this spot all to myself. It is a little chilly though. But it didn't take long for conditions to turn, and I realized the mistake I had made. I decided to sit on the back of this boat, and it is raining so hard. I've thrown on everything that I've got, including this cheap $1 poncho. But it's fun, and you expect something extreme when you're in a place like Alaska. So, hey, this is great. Kelly was, of course, the smart one inside the warm boat, and she faithfully snapped photos to her amusement. But soon enough, we arrived at the whale watching spot. Okay, so this is about 2 hours out here on the water. They guarantee to see whales. It was about a half hour or so we got out here to this main little spot. Right off the bat, we saw this amazing whale. My understanding is, we're told it's been filmed by National Geographic many times. Famous whale. Look, it went underwater, and when it came back up about 5 minutes later, literally, it came up, I would say, within 100 to 200 feet from the boat we're in. So, oh, there it is. Right there. Look.
Just keeps on going.
As our time went on, we saw one whale after another. The excursion was definitely worth the time and money spent, and Kelly's enjoyment meter is back on the rise. And I am determined to keep the momentum going. On day 7, we are going to Skagway, Alaska. Skagway is one of my favorite stops, and it is where you will find one of Alaska's most iconic shore excursions, the White Pass Summit Rail and Bus Excursion. With this, you take either the train or the bus through the mountains and across the Canadian border. Then, at the turnaround point, you take the other form of transportation back. Okay, so we are doing the bus ride up, and then we're going to be doing the train ride back, and it's pretty amazing. We have a great tour guide that's giving us great information on the way up. You also stop multiple times where you get to get out, get pictures, and it is absolutely beautiful. And with the great information and tons of stops, Kelly is a happy woman, especially because she gets plenty of opportunities to snap some photos. The views are amazing. We actually had to make sure that the bus didn't leave us. Come on, Mama, we're gonna miss the bus.
Okay.
We're gonna be stuck in Alaska with 10 foot of snow. We've gotta go. All right, here we go. Oh.
Okay.
Now ultimately we arrived at the Fraser train depot. This is where we will board the train. Some excursions offer the train both to and from this point, but that means you see the same thing twice. By taking the rail and bus option, you get to experience a different set of views on the bus route along the Klondike Highway. It's about time to board our train, but I have one small problem.
I have lost Kellie.
But I think I have spotted her taking photos over in the distance. It is time to board the train, and it is amazing. The views are beautiful. You can stay inside or outside the train car, you can sit or stand, and every train car has its own bathroom. We highly recommend this tour. We booked it with Shore Excursions Group. One of the things that we have loved about booking with Shore Excursions Group is that they have used a tour company that is local. So you're supporting local businesses. And again, they have all of the guarantees, low price guarantee, all of that. So it has been great and very easy. So if you'll be coming to Skagway, check it out. We'll put more information down in the video description. But we are not done in Skagway. We want to check out the town. So one thing about Skagway is the town is very close by. So now Kellie and I, we are going to walk into town and we're going to show you around. Now, if you don't want to walk, they do have shuttles available. For us, walking provided the opportunity for Kellie to take some more pictures.
Do what?
I didn't know what it was, but I'm like, yeah, I'll get a video of it.
I was like, what's she taking a picture of? I thought you were taking a picture of like that building there. I'm like,
but hey, happy wife, happy life. We had a good walk into town. If you want to come and check out the town of Skagway, that is very easy. It is only a 4 to 5 minute walk. You can see right here we have the cruise ships, and then you have the little pathway, and then you arrive at the street of Broadway. Broadway is the main street coming down the center of town here in Skagway. And Broadway is great. It definitely has the feel of that old gold rush town. There's plenty of places to get something to eat, something to drink, and there's some great shopping. We love checking out Skagway. It is a beautiful town, one of my favorites, and with another good day, Kellie's enjoyment meter is now in the green. Next, day number 8 was a sea day. Then on day number 9, we arrive in Ketchikan, Alaska. And this is where I hit some trouble because the weather is not looking good.
Alright, dear. Say what you just said.
Which time? We've had a lot of conversation today. One thing I just said is that I'm pumped and Kellie's not. And that makes us really exciting because we are about to go ashore at Ketchikan, but you have to understand it is pouring the rain and it's coming in like sideways.
Wind gusts 25 miles an hour.
And it's not that we're just rushing out in the bad weather. The fact is, it's almost noontime. And the reason we waited to this time is because this looked like it was going to be the best window with only 20% chance of rain. Mm-hmm. But that is now changed. And getting packed up. What you got?
I got my little poncho.
Put it on. You need to put everything on.
It's like a trash bag though, it's so thin.
Put it on. Full thing, man. In fact, I've got mine wadded up from the other day. She needs to put both of them on.
Do I put it on right now though?
Yes.
Like even before we get off the ship?
Put it on now. If not, we are going to be stopping 20 feet off the dock. She's like, I'm miserable. What? Just like watch.
I'm starting to rethink this.
Welcome to Alaska. So what's up, Kel?
Alright, I'm gonna have to get more layers on somehow around my face because the wind is like blowing the rain and I'm already cold after 2 minutes of being here.
So hey, I called that shot. She can still laugh about it though. Kellie is a trooper and my best friend.
You actually are surprisingly spry during this cold, wet experience that we're having.
I'm actually, honestly, fairly comfortable.
But I know the enjoyment meter has moved down a notch, so after a little bit more shopping, we head back on the ship for my backup plan, Operation Anniversary. I start by seeking to lighten the mood. Today is our anniversary. So, I am carrying my bride across the threshold. Come on.
Oh, see, this is good. I don't have to. I don't have to jump on you. It's so much better.
This is harder than I remember. Then I have some special dining set up at the onboard steakhouse.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you.
Next is a little entertainment, and the enjoyment meter seems to recover back into the green. Day 10 is another sea day, and our final day, number 11, is in Victoria, British Columbia. If this day goes well, then my bride will be up for a return to Alaska. And God has blessed, it is a wonderful sunny day. Victoria is a beautiful city. And Kellie gets to spend the full day doing her absolute favorite cruise activity, taking pictures. So the enjoyment meter ends the cruise on a high, and guess what? I have convinced Kellie to go back to Alaska. In fact, we're about to set sail soon on board the Norwegian Bliss cruise ship. Thanks for watching this series. The next Alaska videos will be coming out soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.